Alright, so I just got this in the mail today, and it's Bludgeon. It's obviously a repaint of Tarn, and it's a cool repaint with a new head sculpt. It also comes with a sword, not just the rocket launcher. And here's the box, and obviously it's almost identical as Tarn here. I mean, for the front, the only difference is the color scheme, but it's exactly the same art otherwise. Obviously, you still have the open window here for the box, and I still don't like it. And I think, finger crossed, I have everything in there, but we'll see. Anyways, it's interesting to see that they went back to this rubber plastic type of strap as opposed to the paper twine that they had before. On that note, they used to say plastic free packaging, except tape and glue, and they don't even say that anymore here. Anyways, that's it for the box, and let's go crack it open. So this is what you get in the box. Obviously you have the instructions here, monochromatic for the most part, and you got this sword. It's a nice looking sword here. It's quite long. It's about that long, and obviously some weapons here. It's similar to what Tarn has, just in different colors. It has this bit, and he looks pretty good, fully armed up with his nice sword and his cannon on the right there. And yeah, so that's a nice head, pretty scary looking. Looks like a samurai mask, but yeah, I like the silver, the red, you know, the gray details in there, so it's pretty nice. The chest too, bright yellow, silver, and some orange details in there. His junk is nice green, gray, and then the legs, you know, with a huge pair of feet there. Those are massive, and for the arms, with the, you know, pretty basic for the arms, but it's still nice proportions. I like the shoulders too. They're pretty wide for the treads, and then for the cannon here. In the back, it's pretty clean. He has those, I don't know, turrets maybe, but yeah, you know, from the front it looks like he has additional swords there. So that's pretty nice. And let's check out the articulation. So for the articulation, head can go up and down, and it can turn all the way around. So for the shoulders, he can swing it up and down like this, and forward as well, all the way around. And then his bicep has a swivel. His elbow is just over 90 degrees. And for his wrist, you can turn his hand all the way around. Yeah, that's right. And yeah, those are for the arms. And for the body, he can twist his waist, but there's no ab crunch there, so yeah. And for the legs, he can go back, front, yep, pretty high up like this, and then he can bend his knees more than 90 degrees, and then his feet can rock somewhat inwards and not so much outwards. It can go all the way down like this and up, all the way up like that. So pretty good, except for the rock. Okay, so let's do some size comparison here. First up is Army Drone, obviously Siege Ironhide mold, deluxe class. G2 Megatron, also Voyager class, a little bit bigger, chunkier. Laser Optimus Prime, obviously leader class because of the trailer. So here's I guess you could say a real leader class, Snarl, much bigger, chunkier. Last but not least is G1 Optimus Prime, our standard here. Actually, you know what? Let's pull in Tarn here just to compare him, because he is obviously a repaint of Tarn here. As you can imagine, they're pretty much the same except for the color scheme, but different head sculpt there. And you do have one extra weapon, which is the sword, which is pretty neat. But yeah, and the color scheme actually works pretty well. So and this mold works really well for him as well. Yeah, I can't decide which one I like the most. Well, actually, now I kind of just realized that I do like Bludgeon more than Tarn. Not to say Tarn is not great; he's great, definitely. But I don't know. The head sculpt, the sword, yeah, it just works for Bludgeon. Anyways, let's go look at his tank mode. So here's Bludgeon in his tank mode, and yeah, it looks kind of like a tank. I mean, I put the swords up there, but obviously you can put it on the side here too, or on the other side. On that note, this side has 2 ports. The left side only has 1 for some reason. But yeah, so you can spin this around. You can angle somewhat. It's being hindered by, parts of the tank. You can angle this sideways for some reason. Oh wait, actually it's probably for the transformation. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of articulation in this mode. Oh, and if you look in the back here, you can see that the fists are just hanging out. Wish that could be hidden somehow, but it is what it is. Aside from that, it's basically just a bot that's been crumpled into a dense vehicle that looks kind of like a tank. Anyways, if you look close in the side here, we get some nice details on the treads here. The treads are fake, and if you look at the bottom, there's actually aren't any rollers or anything like that. These are just molded half circles, so it slides. It doesn't roll. Yeah, I mean, anyways, but yeah. Oh yeah, don't mind my dirty nails. I've been working on my car this afternoon. Grease is kind of hard to remove. Anyways, let's do some size comparison. So we have Knockout here, which is obviously a deluxe. Oh, next up we have Holiday Prime, or the Volvo Prime, obviously leader class. And yeah, we know the trailer is that long. And just for fun, we have Skylinks there, obviously much bigger. Last but not least, we have G1 Optimus Prime. Alright, so here's Bludgeon and Tarn in tank mode. And yeah, they look pretty cool. Although I think Tarn looks better. I mean, it just makes sense, like a tank wouldn't be so brightly colored. Not to say that it doesn't look good. It's just this looks more badass in this mode. So here's Bludgeon. And yeah, so if you're anything like me and you like Tarn, you love Bludgeon, because come on, look at him. Well, because the thing is, Tarn is very posable. and as Bludgeon with a sword that he can hold two-handed. Come on, he can pull off so many cool poses. It's just so much fun. Obviously, this mode works the best. Not to say that the tank mode is bad. It's good, but it works better as Tarn in tank mode. But Bludgeon works, or at least it looks so much cooler than Tarn in bot mode. Yeah. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon again. Bye.